Hey, 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 welcome back to another week of Captain Ron Cooks. Guess what? It's football season, and we're going to show you how to make the crispiest, tastiest wings that you'll ever have at any tailgate party anywhere. Today, we're going tailgate serious. We're going all in with some chicken wings that can't be beat. The Dolphins, baby, are playing Buffalo this week, so I'm going straight up Buffalo wings. We're going to cook these things hot. We're going to cook them at 375 degrees, so let's jump into lighting this thing because now I got the Dolphins in my head. Oh, it's just bad. Hey, before we get started, I want you to do me a favor. Go down below and hit subscribe, okay? Join me. Come on, we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff. Hit that like button and always leave a comment. Always leave a comment. I wanna know which team you're rooting for this week. Is it college? Is it NFL? I wanna know. We're using our MiniMax today because hey, what better grill is there for a tailgate party than a MiniMax, all right? We're gonna light it in two different spots because we're gonna cook indirect and then direct. Now that that's burning pretty good, we can go ahead and put our convector in. Notice I have it wrapped in foil, okay, because you wanna protect that. Today we're gonna be using a cast iron grate. And we're gonna let this heat up with the grill. Open up our vents. While that's heating up, let's prep some wings. Now, a wing prep is a really simple process. What I'm using here is wing pieces, okay? Wing joints, chicken wings. It's already cut into little drumettes and into flats, okay? I get these at Costco. It's like 25 bucks for a pack, and you get a ton of them. But what we're gonna do, the first step of it, is really important because we want crispy, crispy skin. That's the whole idea of this. So we're gonna take our wings, we're gonna lay them out on this platter here. Okay, skin side up, because you're gonna see there is a skin side down and a skin side up. We want skin side up because we're gonna dry the skin. Now, a couple things about wings while we're doing this here, okay? They do have kind of three sections. One is that little pointy part that you just wind up throwing away. Save it for stock, it's great. Then you have your drumette, and you have what I like to call the flat, or as my buddy Bama calls them, flappers. I like these ones from Costco because if you look at them in the package here, they're air chilled. Okay, what that means is that they're cooled down with flow of air. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set these in the refrigerator overnight so that they get nice and dried out, uncovered. That cool air rolling over them all night is gonna help that skin dry out. Dried skin means crispy skin. So it's only one step in the multiple steps of crispy skin wings. Again, as I said, the prep for this is really simple. The only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna lay them out, we're gonna pat them dry, all right? We're gonna get as much moisture off of this skin as we possibly can, all right? You wanna have a little bit of space between them if you can, all right? I have a little weird rack in here, all right? But, as we say in our house, nice rack. Now, we're gonna take these inside. And when I say inside, I mean to the refrigerator! And there, they'll stay. Did the light go out? I'm curious. Great, now we got those in the refrigerator. All we have to do now is wait for the next, I don't know, 24 hours. Haha. When making a wings video, it could take a long time. We have to marinate something or let it sit in the refrigerator for 24 hours, right? So because I didn't want to just wing it, I made a plan and I already had these in the refrigerator for you. So these have been in my refrigerator since yesterday. 24 hours, actually just over 24 hours. Let me bring it to you and show it to you. You can see what happens is that the skin dries out and it really adheres in. You can see how it's even showing the color through. Now prep work on this is really simple. All we're gonna do is we're gonna take some duck fat spray, have some olive oil spray if you want. Just give a little coat, okay? Just like a little quick spray paint. You graffiti artists out there, you know what I'm talking about. Now for this, again, I'm keeping it real simple. I'm using Tina Cannon's smoked SPG. So I'm just gonna give it a light dusting with this SPG. It's smoked SPG, so it's really nice. It has a little hint of smoke, so I'm not gonna add more wood to my charcoal. And there they are. That's as seasoned as you want them to be. Whoever gets to eat these is gonna be so clucky. All we have to do now is wait for the MiniMax to be at 375 degrees, and we can put these babies on. I know some of you guys are making fun of my Dolphins outfit here. I don't care, man. I'm having fun. If you can't have fun with a tailgate party, there's something wrong. You want some team gear like this for yourself? There's a link down below. I can tell you where to get it. You know, while this thing's still heating up, let's touch on temperatures a little bit. Everybody's gonna say 375 for wings, that's too hot. You gotta go low and slow. Let me tell you something. With poultry, there is no reason to go low and slow. No reason to go low and slow. The idea of low and slow is like brisket, pulled pork, all that intramuscular fat, you want all that to break down as it's cooking. Poultry does not have that. It doesn't have the internal fat like say a pork butt or a brisket has. You don't need to go low and slow. 375, you want to get that oil, like that layer of fat under the skin, you want to get that boiling so that when it's doing it, it's actually cooking the wing and cooking the skin from the inside out. It's a little trick for you, so I hope that helps. Hurry up. Knock, knock. Who's there? Owen. Owen who? Owen 2!
Sorry, they're actually 0-3.
All right, well, we're at 375 here, so let's take a look here. All right. Now, when we put these on, you want to take the drums and take the fat section and put that around the outside so that the fat section is right where the heat comes up from the convector, okay? While you have it open, it's a good idea to shut your vent, but let's go ahead and lay our drum sections up in here like this. And I'm a flats guy. What are you, team flats or team drums? I like the flats. So actually, I know I said 375. I think I'm actually gonna take this to 350. It's a smaller grill. The heat is a little more centralized. So I think we're just gonna go to 350 because there's gonna be a lot of heat coming from the bottom. And we don't wanna burn these wings. Here we go. Maybe about a half hour, we're gonna check on them. Now, let's talk sauce. You can go any one of 100 different ways. I love this sauce. Again, my Finns are playing Buffalo this week, so I want to make a buffalo sauce. I based it off the original buffalo wings from the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York. So supposedly this lady made them up for her son and her friends after a full night of being out, shall we say, and they have been an iconic thing for football food ever since. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let me show you how easy it is, and we're going to assemble it with our own little twist. The good news is the sauce ingredients list could not be easier. Start with 2/3 of a cup or 1 bottle of Bear & Burton's Everyday Hot Sauce, half a stick or 1 cup of unsalted butter, 1/2 tablespoon white vinegar, 1 teaspoon or so of Worcestershire sauce, 2 teaspoons minced garlic, or in this case, jarlic, and that's it, folks. Now we're at about a half hour in, so we're gonna give a quick check on these things. What you wanna do is make sure that they're not burning on the bottom, okay? With a grill this small, okay, it can tend to heat up a lot and you're gonna start burning on the bottom. These are not, these are doing just fine. Just what we're looking for, let's let them keep going. In true filming day fashion, it just started to rain. So now we just have to move it under here. It's probably a little bit dark, but hopefully you'll still get the gist of it. We're gonna let these keep on going here. You can't make this up. Now, do you remember earlier when I was talking about the skin bubbling underneath the skin, okay? You kind of see it going on there, all right? That's what we're looking for. That's what's gonna give us nice crispy skin. So I've been going for about 40 minutes, so let's take a little look. You can see we're right at 350. That's right where we want it. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, they are turning a beautiful color. Nope, still not burning on the bottom. That's okay. Looking good on top. We're just gonna let them keep on going. All right, let's check them out again. Oh, look at those babies. They're looking beautiful. So I think what we're gonna do, because the bottoms are looking like they're getting pretty good, we're gonna give them a flip. Okay. See how they're turning nice and beautiful brown? Look at that. Is that gorgeous? All right, so we're gonna do that for about 10 minutes, and then we're ready for sauce. All right, now the rain is really starting to come down pretty good here, so let's take a little look-see. Look at that beautiful wing. You hear that? That crispiness been falling in there? That's what we want to hear. That's how you know you got some crispy wings. Okay, now I'm just gonna set these on the side. Let's build our sauce. We're just gonna put it right on here like this. We'll start with the butter. 1 stick. Want to saute our garlic. You know, sometimes cooking, you kind of try to change things as they go. It's not getting hot enough for me, so we're gonna change this over to direct to get this cooking. There. All we did was took our convector out. I think I'm gonna teach you guys a little trick that I like to do. Pull this out. I'll place a skewer here. I'll place a skewer here. My grate right back on there, and then put whatever I want right on top of there. Now I've got raised direct grilling. So now we're sauteing our garlic, which is our whole entire point of what we wanted to do. Just let it get fragrant, let it go for a minute. And once that's cooking good and your garlic's starting to brown, we're gonna go with 2/3 of a cup, or in this case, 1 whole bottle of Bear Burton's Everyday Hot Sauce. I'm gonna stir that around. Mix it in with all that butter. Our white vinegar, our Worcestershire sauce. Again, W sauce, America's Worcestershire. About a teaspoon or so. I like to go a little heavy. Just adds a ton more flavor. Build that umami flavor. Umami, that's good. Excellent. All combined. Now there is our sauce. Right onto our wings. There we go. Okay. Give them a couple. You can do this without getting it all over your kitchen. You'll be in good shape. Let's see how that looks from here. Not so great. All right, guys, we've been through the gamut today, man. Heat, rain, you name it. In any case, we've been through more than a Dolphins quarterback goes through in a game. Anyway, look at these babies. Gorgeous golden color. Oh, that beautiful buffalo smell to them. You know, I can't wait anymore. I hope you can hear that crunch. I know I'm talking my mouth full. This was so good. That was a good wing. I'd even venture to say, oh, hell yeah. You know, guys, we had some fun here today, all right? It's all about football. It's about wings, about tailgating fun. But hopefully you learned something, okay? With crispy wings, nobody wants to bite into a rubbery wing, okay? So remember, air dry them in the refrigerator 24 hours, okay? You can hit them with a little cornstarch if you want to. You don't need it. A little bit of oil, I use duck fat spray, some seasoning, you're good to go, okay? But the thing is the temperature. I went 350, it's worked out beautifully. On my bigger grills, my XL, my large, I'm going 375. So there you have it, all right? So that's my video for this week. Chicken wings on the tailgate. I hope that your team is doing well. Who is your favorite team? I want to know. That's everything I got. That's my favorite chicken wings. I hope that you're enjoying it. Guys, thanks for tuning in to Captain Ron Cooks. I'll see you next time. Captain Ron, out.